In a quaint village nestled at the edge of an ancient, sprawling forest, life moved at a gentle pace. The village was a tapestry of colorful cottages, cobblestone streets, and blooming gardens, surrounded by rolling hills and a sparkling river that whispered secrets to those who would listen. The forest, with its towering trees and dense foliage, held an air of mystery and enchantment, its paths winding like serpents through the verdant underbrush. In one of these charming cottages lived a little girl named Lily, with her grandmother, Rose. Lily had eyes the color of the clear summer sky and hair as golden as the sun. She loved listening to her grandmother's stories, especially those about the forest and the creatures that dwelled within its shadows.
"Good morning, Grandma," Lily chirped, climbing onto her grandmother's lap. "What's on your mind?"
Morning, my dear. I was just thinking about an old friend who lives deep in the forest.
"An old friend? Who is it, Grandma?" Lily asked, her curiosity piqued.
A dragon, Rose replied softly. A very special dragon named Emerald, said Rose. He's as ancient as the forest itself, with scales that shimmer like precious jewels and eyes that glow like emeralds. He's wise and kind, and he has protected our village for generations.
One warm summer night, as the moon cast a silvery glow over the village, Lily made up her mind. She was going to find the dragon. Quiet as a mouse, she slipped out of her bed, careful not to wake her parents. She tiptoed across the creaky wooden floor, grabbed her small lantern, and headed out into the night. The jungle was alive with sounds. Crickets chirped, owls hooted, and the leaves rustled in the gentle breeze. The path was faint, but Lily followed it with determination, the light from her lantern guiding her way. She had a map she had drawn from the stories she heard, marking the spots where people claimed to have seen the dragon. As she ventured deeper into the jungle, the trees grew taller and the air thicker. She could feel her heart pounding with excitement and a little bit of fear. After what felt like hours, she reached a clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center of the clearing was a large, ancient tree with sprawling branches that seemed to touch the sky. Lily heard a soft, rhythmic sound, almost like breathing. She turned around and gasped. There, curled up at the base of the tree, was the dragon. Its scales shimmered in the moonlight, a mix of emerald green and gold. It was much larger than she had imagined, but its eyes, when they opened, were gentle and curious, just like hers. The dragon lifted its head and looked directly at Lily. She felt a connection, an understanding pass between them. She took a cautious step forward, her heart racing. The dragon remained still, watching her with those wise, ancient eyes. Lily slowly reached out her hand, and to her amazement, the dragon lowered its head, allowing her to touch its snout. Its scales were warm and smooth under her fingers. They stayed like that for a few moments, a little girl and a majestic dragon, both taking in the wonder of the encounter. Lily knew she would never forget this night. She whispered a promise to the dragon, promising to return and protect its secret. As the first light of dawn began to creep into the sky, Lily knew it was time to go back. She gave the dragon one last pat and turned to head home. The dragon watched her disappear into the jungle, its eyes glowing softly in the twilight. Lily made it back to her bed just as the sun began to rise. Her parents never knew she had been gone, but Lily carried the secret of the dragon with her always. It became a part of her, a magical memory that she would cherish forever. She knew that some secrets were too precious to share, and the dragon in the jungle was one of them. And so, Lily's nights were forever touched by the magic of the dragon, a secret she held close to her heart, knowing that sometimes the greatest adventures happen when we follow our curiosity into the unknown.